Hey Leute, Brandermittler L ist zurück und wir sind immer noch an diesem brandheißen Fall dran. Serien aus. Und wir fahren jetzt mal hier zu dieser Wohnungsbaugesellschaft. Und werden denen mal ein bisschen auf den Zahn fühlen.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Ich guck mich hier erstmal nochmal um, Leute. Ich bin so frei. Mhm. Also hängen die doch zusammen.
So Elysian Fields builds the houses, while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
Oh, sieht so aus. Haben wir hier noch sonst irgendwas, was interessant sein könnte? So, ich mache jetzt hier mal Durchzug. Hoffentlich fliegen denen die Papiere weg. Vielleicht können die Bauarbeiter noch irgendwas sagen. Nö. Na gut, Jungs. Macht mal weiter Pause.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Genau, da wollten wir auch noch hin.
Who exactly is this guy Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Okay, also zu dem wollten wir nochmal hin. Und wir haben ja auch noch den Brandstifter, der sitzt ja noch im Verhörzimmer fest. Ich hoffe, da kommen wir auch noch dazu, den zu verhören. Ich mag die Verhöre in dem Spiel, auch wenn sie nicht immer so klappen wie soll. Die Nebenfälle sind mir doch sowas von wurscht, Leute. Könnt das lassen mit dem Durchfunken. Gar keine Zeit für sowas. Solche Belanglosigkeiten. Oh, Ghostbusters.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Scheint mir aber ein anderer...
Looks like it was recently serviced.
Ja, das hatten wir auch, aber ich glaube, das war ein anderer, der den anderen gewartet hat.
Theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps, you're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Das bin ich auch mal gespannt. Ich baue erstmal den Regler ein. Dann... Das Dingens da. Und den Ballon. Also Ballon muss... nein! Das solltest du da lassen. Bom. Weil ich glaube, der passt da nicht hin. Eigentlich.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Ist doch. Achso, dann ist das andere der Gasballon. Okay, mein Gott. Habt's euch nie so. Da ist hier der Gasballon mit drin wahrscheinlich, oder? Nein, du lässt das jetzt mal schön... Oh, da wollte ich dich auch nicht haben.
Regulators in position.
Okay, muss ich die beiden noch vertauschen. Oh Gott. Was ein Glück, dass ich kein Installateur bin. War doch das richtig.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Bin ja nicht neugierig, aber... Vielleicht liegt hier noch eine Zeitung rum oder sowas. Ihr wisst, was ich meine. Wer schreit da eigentlich immer? Haben die irgendwen gefangen gehalten hier? What are you doing? Oder ist das einfach Bix, der schreit, wo ich bleib? So.
Show?
The next fire. You should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things. But we don't really have the
Jetzt.
incredible
Ja,
evidence to
fährt er oder rückwärts? Hey Leute, ihr fahrt euch einen Scheiß zusammen. Wie soll ich denn da durchkommen? Na gut, mal sehen, was der Heizungshersteller dazu zu sagen hat. Jetzt fahre ich mal rechts rum. Scheint ganz schön weg zu sein. Ah ja. Jetzt noch einmal links und dann haben wir es. Vor allem, die sind rot wie Feuerwehr, das ist super.
See him? I saw his picture in the paper.
Das ist auch noch dieser Boiler. Ich glaube, das ist das häufigst verkaufte Gerät.
They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
So you're the first in this family born without a tail.
Ich bin mal so frei. Ja, gell, ne? Gasfirma und dann hier rauchen, ne? Lass mich rein! Na gut, ich gehe ja schon zu der Tante dahin.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Danke, Mädel.
How about
Jo,
it?
Dach.
Come on, you can tell me. Sam's taking me out to Palm Springs for the weekend. Are you liquored up?
Wisst ihr das gar nicht, oder was? Hallo. Hey, Kollege.
Buddy, you dropped something?
Ja. Das ist es. Oder bin ich da verkehrt?
Did you see his
Ist der hier
lovely
hinten
wife
irgendwo?
and children in the paper?
Well, you don't
das ist
see
jetzt
that
offen.
every
Gut.
day.
Waren wir einfach beim falschen Typen.
Detective
Na gut.
Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Ich glaube ihm das jetzt mal.
How many guys would know how to make that
Mist.
change?
All you need is a screwdriver and a wrench. Anybody could pull it apart and put it back.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Das glaube ich ihm jetzt gerade nicht, aber ich habe keinen Beweis, also zweifle ich das mal an.
You employ
Super.
mechanics to do this.
We
Läuft.
call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then.
They know what they're doing, detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
Here. double. Single.
This is a long shot. We are not gonna rouse that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
I saved a whole year for that car.
Na gut, sauber vermurkst, aber was soll's.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help,
Hey,
Detective?
this isn't New York.
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective. Run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
Well, you don't see that every day.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
So sieht's aus. Kollege.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasick. Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Ich versuche es nicht vorzulesen, es klappt eh wieder nicht. Na gut, Leute, wir sind schon wieder über die Zeit. Die anderen Spinde gucken wir uns im nächsten Part an. Ich sag für heute ciao. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ich bin raus. Bye.